Well, if you ever dreamed of being paid to live on an island in San Francisco Bay, it's a possibility, right, Brian?
Yeah, but first you might want to think of the long hours,
Okay.
the historic setting, and the fact that the East Brother Light Station is now in a fight for its life. Watch. Meet Danielle Levine and Ray Colden.
We run an inn out of a Victorian mansion that's a lighthouse on a tiny rock in the middle of the bay.
That tiny rock is East Brother Island, just off the entrance to San Pablo Bay, home to the oldest wooden lighthouse still operating on the West Coast, where you'll find one of the most unusual bed and breakfasts in North America, and a problem that threatens to shut the whole thing down for good.
How do we get out there?
In that little aluminum boat.
This is Point San Pablo Harbor.
A rare calm day. We're gonna get pretty fast here and it's gonna get really loud.
How long is it going to take to get out there?
About 10 minutes.
It does take a little bit of an effort to get out here, but since 1980, 70,000 people have stayed here, including two of my very good friends. Hey, you guys.
Hey, Brian, get up here.
Ahoy! Okay, I'm coming!
Finally,
Look
there
who's
you
here.
are.
Liam Makelum and Tween Zhu, my old co-hosts. That was 14 years ago when we said goodbye to Eye on the Bay. And hello again to East Brother Light Station and the Inn, a registered historic landmark that the Coast Guard was once ready to demolish until Tom Butt stepped in.
So, Tom, how long have you been involved with the lighthouse?
I've been involved 46 years, over half my life.
Wow. You must like it.
I don't know what else to do.
Tom's an architect and a lover of the light station since 1979.
Back then I was young, and I wasn't near as smart as I am now. And they showed me this dilapidated island, and I said, you know, we can do this.
His nonprofit restored the lighthouse into an operating B&B.
How many rooms are there out here?
There's 5 rooms.
How much does it cost to stay here?
$5.25 a night.
Can we go take a look?
Absolutely.
Ray and Danielle are the innkeepers.
Here we're coming into the parlor.
And since the main house dates to 1873,
No television, no phone line, no internet.
And every room is named after what you can see outside the window. In this case, West Brother, which the birds and the seals love to hang out on. This is the Marin room. And this is the San Francisco room. And those are century plants, and they bloom approximately every 60 years.
and up these stairs.
So this is still a functioning lighthouse?
Yes, we are still an active aid to navigation. This is a new LED. It's actually brand new. The Coast Guard just replaced this light about 5 weeks ago. The actual light is what the Coast Guard cares about.
Everything else on this island, unfortunately, falls to us.
That includes bringing in all the supplies for about 40 guests a week, cooking 4-course meals nightly.
The dining room.
There's still a lot of dishes.
And the burned out light bulbs, you have to change those too?
Yep.
Every single day is at least a 14-hour workday.
What about your social life?
No.
No.
But while the setting is idyllic in other ways, there is trouble in paradise.
There's a crisis every week. And so we've been through a lot of crises. Yeah. But the current one is probably the biggest one we've ever had.
The problem, the pier and its crumbling deckwork, and the gangway leading to the island.
You know, it's out there in the salt air, and it's continued to deteriorate. And if we don't have access to the island, we can't run our bed and breakfast operation. It's the bed and breakfast operation that supports the ongoing maintenance.
Tom hopes to keep it all going if they can raise $750,000 for the repairs.
Engine was built in 1922.
Why is this so important to you, Tom?
Well, I've been working on it for 45 years, and I just can't give it up.
Meanwhile, Ray and Danielle keep things running.
This one is purely a museum piece that I fire up for guests. This is my favorite part of the tour, is firing these old engines up.
And despite the fact their job is nonstop,
And that is one of the loudest things on the island.
there is an upside.
We get to live here.
At least they will, as long as the bottom doesn't fall out after 150 years on this island. A lot of people don't know that that's right there in the bay.
Yeah, where is it exactly?
If you're crossing the Richmond Bridge, going toward Richmond, it's right off the left side of the bridge.
Oh,
it's
okay.
sitting
Oh,
right
it's
over
on
there.
the left
Yeah,
side.
it's right off
Okay.
the point.
I've done that a million times.
And
I've
seen
never
Never
seen
noticed it.
Yeah.
It's because you're driving over the bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause I'm
and it's
being
not like
safe.
right there. It's got to look in the
So
distance.
I'm doing some of the math on that. 500 something a night. Even if you booked it, there's just not enough revenue there to
to
cover.
fix the pier and the gangway, that's why they're having the fundraiser.
Okay.
Yep.